A bungled deal for a joint Kenya-Uganda oil pipeline is at the center of a diplomatic spat, with Kenya and Tanzania seemingly locking horns. A plot by Kenya to hijack a deal between Uganda and Tanzania being seen as a cause of an embarrassing incident in which Tanzanian authorities barred Kenyan officials, part of a joint Kenya-Uganda team, from accessing the port of Tanga for a feasibility study. While the Ugandan team was allowed into the port, passports belonging to Energy Cabinet Secretary Charles Keter and his entourage were taken away, leaving them stranded at the airport after arrival. The documents were only returned after the Ugandan team had completed its tour of the port, the Kenyan delegation not being allowed to set foot outside the airport. With the Ugandan team back, the joint delegation flew back to Mombasa. Confirming the incident, Tanzanian authorities claimed Kenya had not informed them of the visit.
We are one team, my colleague from Uganda and the upstream partners who are here.
Good afternoon.
In Nairobi, the state was smarting from the diplomatic humiliation.
Never been better. Yeah. Our foreign ministry is seized with that matter. I think the minister has already commented on it.
Despite government assurances, the affront on the Kenyan minister and his team made headlines in Tanzania, alluding to President John Magufuli outfoxing President Uhuru Kenyatta on the oil deal.
They are very vested, serious vested interests here of the three countries jointly, but more importantly, separately. Because remember, there are always national interests, even within the East African community.
The diplomatic tiff rekindling memories of when former Tanzanian President Jakaya Kikwete had to make a trip to Kenya just to restore confidence that the two countries would continue coexisting cordially.
They are caught up not only in a common history, but in the geopolitics of their own location. So they have to learn to work with each other. You know, they are tied, you know, by an umbilical cord. They cannot sever, even if they wanted to.
It has been a love-hate relationship between the two countries for decades, with Tanzania recently cutting down the number of flights made by the national carrier Kenya Airways into its airports. Samogina for Citizen TV.